Hello, I am NovaSC, and I'm going to commentate everyone's favourite matchup on everyone's favourite map. Protoss vs Zerg on whatever the fuck this one is. It's like Alcazine Stronghold, and he misclicked his drones. Poor little guy. Poor little guy. I didn't notice that. It's really heartbreaking. This will explain a lot, as you're going to find out. Anyway, so I'm against Noise, but I might as well bring up the names here. Noise in the top left hand corner, and I'm in the bottom right hand corner. That's put that away very much. Thank you very much. I don't know what I'm saying. So I'm against Noise. Protoss vs Zerg. I do love this matchup. Don't like it on maps like this where I can't really secure an easy third. I confirm Noise is in nice. He doesn't respond, I think. So we are to this day not sure whether it means Noise is in nice or Noise is his actual name. It's going to be producing some overlords. It's fairly standard stuff. The non-overlord build is quite a hard one to pull off. It involves about 100 hatcheries, running on only a few drones. It's quite a tough one to play. I'm gonna I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm scouting on 9. Really important to scout on this map because like any large 4-player map, 6 pools are quite like a common meta gameplay because often Protoss doesn't often goes Nexus first, and then in response to that, people just go fucking kill him with Zerglings, and that's easy peasy. And I should not take my hand off the mouse like that. So I'm gonna see him mighty soon. I would usually throw my forge down around 14 or 15 supply. I'm not sure why I didn't do that. I must have just forgotten. If I scatter my opponent in this sort of situation, and he's gone for a hatch first, then to try and even the score a little bit, I'm gonna try and cannon a little bit because the map forced me to produce a forge before Nexus, just in case I was up against a 6 or 7 pool. So to get my own back, yeah, I cannon. That's not really to do anything other than just force Zerglings and Queens and stop them from making drones so that I can catch up in economy. And sometimes it'll deny the hatch, obviously, but that's just when you're extremely lucky. Yeah, even if your opponent's playing standard and you're playing standard, and you went Nexus first before Forge, if your opponent takes the third base before a spawning pool like this, then you could probably still cannon. So just looking for those opportunities to drop down some cheeky cannons to annoy him is always a great way to give yourself a little edge. But in this case, I won't be able to do any of that cheekiness. He's sending some Zerglings towards me. He's going straight for a baneling nest. This might be because he made that little mistake in the beginning. Obviously, I wouldn't have noticed that when I was playing this earlier today. I didn't watch the replay, of course, because I'm not that responsible. Making a few more Zerglings, yeah, so I've done that when I was operating a Zerg. Just accidentally rally the drones behind the mineral line, might as well 6 pull. That's the only way you're going to really come back from that from that mistake. That's a big one. That's a big mistake. I'm producing some zealots. When I don't see my opponent taking fast 3 bases, then I always get some zealots to begin with because they're just helpful for defending shit like this, as you will see. Look at that. Look how helpful that is. Look how helpful that zealot is. Very useful zealot. Not sure what I was hoping to achieve with 3 banelings though. I mean, let's see his APM. It's really high. It's really high. Wow. What is he doing? Let me see him. I actually want to see what he's doing. Okay. Okay, that didn't work. I sent 3 banelings, it didn't kill him. Okay, let's take a base. And rally more Zerglings. Okay, don't need any more gas. Well, I need a little bit of gas. Okay, I need more gas now. Okay. Okay, there's cannons up there, that's bad. Okay, let's rally an overlord. Let's okay, we're gonna need Lair here. He could be doing anything. He's got 2 cannons. I have no idea what he has. I literally have nothing, do I? I have nothing, yeah. So I'm going for a Stargate just now, so I'm just getting a Stargate. Stargate is just a consistency thing, just in case he does another all in, I can make a Void Ray. Easy peasy. I like getting a Void Ray. I like getting Stargate at this point in the game. Stargate's always helpful. Just getting a lair, so this implies cheesiness to me. You wouldn't get a lair this early, especially after doing aggression like that. The great thing is, the most amazing thing is, he did that stuff with the banelings, and all that I produced, which I wouldn't have otherwise produced, is this extra cannon. So he just threw some gas at me, and I made a cannon. I forced a cannon, and that's it. I don't think it really killed any probes either, to be honest. Let's just have a look. Units killed? Is it like control R? Oh yes. So we killed 3 workers. One of them might have been a scouting probe as well. So that's being fun. He's attacking his own hatchery. It's good. I mean his own lair. I see the spire. He may as well cancel this if I've seen the spire, because he's going for the element of surprise quite clearly. So I'm just going to make cannons and be fine at this point, because what is he going to make? Four Mutalisks? No, 1 Mutalisk, cool. Yeah, the spire's not really going to do anything. Units, so I killed an equal amount of workers as he did, just from rallying a couple zealots to him. Now I'm producing some void rays. I think he cancelled that, didn't he? Yeah, he just cancelled that spire, so now he's going for an infestation pit, which makes perfect sense. I love that decision. So he's seen that I know that he has a spire, so I'm going to be expecting Mutalisks, and in response to that I'm going to be producing cannons like I am here, and I'm going to be making stalkers. And what's going to be very good against cannons that are at the back of the base, swarm hosts at the front of the base. Cannons aren't really going to be able to shoot that far, so I like that decision from him. He's probably also going to expect me to make some sort of other anti-air unit, maybe Phoenix or something. So if I actually made Phoenix instead of Void Rays, then those swarm hosts would actually fuck with me like really bad. So I like his decisions. The all-in thing at the beginning was stupid, and it was more stupid than I realised in the game. Like in the game, I just thought, this is a baneling bust, this is a baneling bust, this is a baneling bust, and then it was over, and I was like, cool, I defended, and I didn't even notice that there was only 3 banelings. So that's not going to really do anything. For the record, I think you need like, what was it? Like you need quite a lot. I think you need like more than 6 banelings, because you want to bust through, and you want to kill the cannon as well, and then just rally Zerglings in. I think, because he didn't have speed. Oh, he did have speed. Not sure how you do it then. Maybe you do only need 3. You need 3 just to knock down kill the zealot and guarding the entrance, and then rally the Zerglings in. Yeah, he was doing it right. I just don't think he had enough Zerglings. He should have waited a little while. Yeah, I think I'm assuming correctly here. Yeah, I think I know what I'm talking about. I've made my 3 Void Rays, and I'm just going to do a surgical strike with a Mothership Core, trying to do as much damage as I can without losing any resources. Love doing that sort of thing. A lot of fun. And now I'm going to try and move into a 3rd, now that I've fully saturated these bases. I think he's going for I think he's going for Mutalisks, so I'm making Stalkers and Blink and Storm instead of Colossus, which I would really need against the Swarm Hosts, which I'm going to be faced with mighty soon. If he had them, like, if he had the Swarm Hosts here as soon as the infestation pit finished, then I would be sort of fucked, because I have nothing to do with it. Really. They're gonna have Void Raids, but they can't actually kill the Swarm Hosts, they can only, like, delay the Locusts a bit. So if he had a proxy to hatch here, like, making his build even more cheesy, then, yeah, this would be quite effective. But unfortunately, they're stuck in his base, and they're not even going to be able to defend against anything, because this threat is 100% from air at the moment. He's got quite a few swarm hosts at the moment as well. And he's going, oh, okay, he's going for a Nidus network. Alright, cool. I denied his 2nd infestation pit. That was weird. Zerglings being cheeky here, trying to stop my 3rd from going up. But my Stalkers that I produced, still with Mutalisks, which aren't ever going to come, they're going to be able to fend off those Zerglings, those pesky Zerglings. And now I'm even going to try and kill this lair, and he has nothing to do with it. He really should have made more queens. I think he had the minerals for it. I would have thought he would. Nidus network coming down. he's going to be able to attack me, but he's just going to be absolutely crushed by these Void Rays. They're just going to go to town. They're going to be able to kill all these buildings, all these drones, and luckily he has enough minerals to rebuild. So what he needs to do here is move into a new base. Oh, I didn't notice he did this. Okay, so he's going to move into the base near my base. I mean, it's logistically impossible, but it would be cool if he could like get up here and expand here. But he'd probably have to waste the gas for another Nitus network to go up here, I guess. So yeah, it's probably the best choice. Void Ray is having a great time, knocking out the spawning pool and then the extractors. Lots of Zerglings being made here. Because he does have more than enough drones to saturate this base, so I think that's a fair enough decision. I'm moving into a third, making lots of cannons. I have double Colossus production started after I saw that he was going for as soon as I saw that he was going for swarm hosts. I think I was relatively smart this game and threw them down as soon as I saw the infestation pit, instead of actually like straight up seeing the swarm hosts. So that would explain why they're so much faster than I'd expect, because these Colossus were done like before the swarm hosts even arrived, and the swarm hosts were done. These swarm hosts were done like before I had even started a robotics bay. I think I might have stormed my own observer because now I can't see these swarm hosts, which is not good. It's not good. Because I'm just storming random places hoping I'm killing it. This base is settling in nicely here. Go for those 2 extractors, probably should rebuild his tech, go for a lair like as soon as possible. But at this point, there isn't really any hope for him. As soon as I see that observer, yeah, as soon as the observer comes in, he leaves. So I hope you enjoyed that game. That was an exquisitely weird game. I'm not sure if those 2 words have much synergy, but yeah, I really love this game. It was, I mean, if you played it a bit differently, I'm sure this game could have went on a bit longer. For example, if he had made a Nitus up here, straight after producing this one, down here, then he could rebuild up here. It would take me a little while to find out, so yeah, he might have been able to hang on a bit longer, but I had just so much tech and my upgrades were even going. I even had upgrades going, yeah, here. So it was really hard uphill struggle for him after that all-in. That didn't exactly pay off. So yes, again, hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you later, goodbye!